Hello, hello. Let me just make sure this is all going according to how it should. Light. Thank you. I keep forgetting about the light. How y'all doing today? It is Thursday. Is it? No, yes, it is Thursday. And this is not that song. I'll do this. And this is going to be the last stream of Feedback Quest 3. Um, I originally thought yesterday was going to be the last, but I was. Mei Xing had asked me if I would play a certain game. And then she also asked, like, that was not part of feedback, like, not one of the submissions, but, like, the developer did want feedback on it, and she knows them, so she was like, okay. Then she told me about one that has not gotten any feedback yet, and it's like, okay, I guess I can play that one too. And then it turned out that one of the games I had already played and I had notes for, nobody else has really played or commented on it. So I decided I was going to go back into that one to play it some more, get some more stuff on it, so that when I go to comment on it, I can actually speak more on it. That was Endless Lend. So we will be playing Endless Lend first. Then there is one a visual novel game we'll play, and then after that, it will be the special demo that's like not actually a part of the event. All right, sound good? You got that? All right, cool. So let me just get good old Slendy opened here. We'll pause that, and we'll go over here, and it should just pop up any second now. Come on. I set this up ahead of time. So, there's going to be a lot. We're going to be doing a lot in this because I do want to add more to what I had before. So, not a big fan. Obviously, like the shaky camera thing is kind of like, but that's its own thing. I'm not going to comment about it. We're going to be a lot of what I'm going to be doing will be intentionally messing around to see what happens. So the very first thing we have to do is we have to turn up the volume for the proper atmosphere, and I got to turn that up for you guys just a touch, just to make sure you guys hear it. Also, if you happen to hear, if the sound quality of my mic seems different, like a little bit better, let me know, because I actually started putting up foam panels. They're acoustic foam panels. They're not on my camera. They're actually on the wall I'm facing, so they're behind my screens, because normally that's where like the majority of reverberation happens, rather than behind me. I could put them behind me, and I eventually am going to put some behind me, but for now I'm putting them in front of me along this wall, so that I can, so that like that'll negate a lot of it. I only got about 10 up, and I think I got like 14 more to do. So it's going to be interesting. All right, so here's the first rune, and getting the first rune should open up Slendy. Oh, it might be the second one. Now I love the tension of the music, how it builds up and builds up. And in general, like just the general structure of things kind of lends itself to that as well. Here's the bench. I remember the first time I played this, Slendy showed up here, but he's not here at the moment. I don't see any hands, so let us continue on. I'm actually having a hard time seeing my screen right now. I don't know why. Okay. Oh, that's right. That's that building. Right. I don't want to go this way yet. I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna keep going this way. because I know there's another point where it branches. I don't remember it being this hard to see on the screen. Why is it doing this to me? Did I miss a path? No, I did not. I just want to make sure. Because we are now about to get the second room. Alright, Slendy, come on out. It's about that time. Listen, I can't test what I'm going to test until you come out. Alright, let's go this way. We'll get the next room while we're waiting. Doom. 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 Oh, there he is. Okay, this is what I want. Hit me, hand. What happens? Okay. So these are not doing anything to me. Okay, that's something I will note. Hang on, let me write that down. Slendy attacks don't do anything to me. Okay, let's keep going. We will go over this way. I just gotta remember the one that I remember like having a hard time finding was that one in the cave. So I gotta once we get the one in the building and once we get all the other ones, then we gotta make sure we go back to we gotta find that cave. Wait, wasn't I here already? Did I just go the wrong way? God dang it! Please don't tell me I went the wrong way, because I'm trying to find the tents. There's the tents. A couple of these like weird ass trees also have one. And then there's the building. That's gonna be a pain in the butt. Ooh, why is it curving this way? Okay, sure, we're not. The path that way. We'll go this way for the moment. Come on. Where you at? Oh, here's the caves. Okay, okay. Now we'll get it. We might as well get this one now. That way I don't have to worry about it. It's funny too because the game also said it had a hard mode, and it's like, but if Slendy doesn't hurt me, how is it a hard mode? I'm also just going to take the straight path until either I find the rune or I get lost. Ooh, I see some things there. Okay, still haven't found it. Okay, I think I just did a loop. Let's go this way. Hello, Mr. Slant. Oh, there it is. Cool. Got it. Oh, and there's the creep factor starting. Alright, so let me... Oh. Okay, sure. That's what I wanted. Whatever, go to hard mode. Let's see what hard mode is. Oh, I'm significantly faster. How is that hard? Letting me go fast. Apparently I can interact with left click, but I think that's only for the gun. Okay, so it does not look like they changed locations. So let's find out how this works. Okay. We're gonna go this way. Boom. Shoom. Boom. Here we go. Here's one of the weird trees. Excellent. Gimme, gimme. Alright, let me backtrack to where those paths were. Oh! That scared me more. Slow-mo. Slow-mo-way. Thank you for the... Slow-mo. Slow-mo. Thank you for the follow. I have no idea how to pronounce that. Hang on, let me make that bigger so that, like, when those come up again, I will be able to read them better. Because that's half the problem right now. Oh, I can't make it much bigger. Okay, whatever. Oh, Slendy! Hello! Hey, hit me. Dude, what are you doing? Bruh. Wait. Is there multiple Slendermans? What? Oh man, that actually might be interesting. But actually not if they don't do anything. Okay, so... Oh, okay, I'm back here. This is the bench. So yes, I did go backwards. My bad, my bad. It's all good. We just going to keep going. I just want to make sure I'm collecting as much information on this game as I can. And to do that, I need to get the gun again, which means getting all the runes. I actually appreciate the fact that hard mode makes me faster for some reason. Don't know why that's a thing, but whatever. We will take advantage of that. Just keep following the path. Okay, now we're going around. Oh, there's the Slendy. Wow, no, it's Slendy. How dare you, Slendy man. Slendy Bendy. Slendy man in the ink machine. Yeah, we'll go with that. Okay, so this is the dead end. So this is the tents. These circus tents for whatever freaking reason. Bam! Oh, the music's got more suspenseful. Alright, so now I want to be heading towards, I think, that tree. But trying to go through the forest is a pain in the butt. But hey, we're here. Now let's keep going. Oh, we've hit a path. Excellent. Let's go this way. Okay, hang on. I'm gonna adjust that again. Don't want that too loud for you guys, because it does get like kind of annoyingly loud. Also turned it down for myself, but I don't think that affects you guys. All right, where are we going? Where are we going? Where does this go? Oh, it goes to another dead end. Oh, okay, sure. Okay, then let's just go back and take this path. Ooh, it's spooky. I'm so scared. Guys, help, I'm scared. Now we go this way. Now this is the path to the cave. Let's do the cave now. We'll just get that out of the way. I'm pretty sure Slenderman can't actually kill me. I think the developer forgot to put that aspect into the game. Let's go this way. And turn. Oh, it's not here. Oh, interesting. In here, in the cave, it moves. Oh, there it is. Cool. Hello. I'm just gonna run into him. I don't even have to be scared of him. He's freaking nobody. He can't do it. He can't hurt me. He can't do anything to me. Screw him. He's worthless. Who's scared of Slender Man? Look at him. Look at him with his hand. Look at this. Oh, look, he shows a hand at me. Oh, no. Oh, no. What will I do? Oh, no. Sorry, don't mind me. I was being a jerk. Oh, hi. Ooh, gotta make sure I'm going the right way. That is that tree? How many do I have right now? Did I get... Hang on, let's go back up this tree. Oh, I'm getting caught. Where's this tree? Oh, here's the tree. Yeah, I got this one, I believe. So let's just go back down this way. Oh my god, there's a lot of hands. Slendy's going a little crazy right now, I think. I'm not sure he's okay. Hi, Slendy! Just stare at him. You know, the thing you're not supposed to do. Stare at Slendy. Alright, so this is number 6. So there's 2 more. Let's go this way. There might be one at that tree there. And then if there is, then there's just the one at the building. Ooh, it's like turning away. Yeah, here we go. Oh no. You scare me. How dare you? Come on, Slend. Okay, there's the building up ahead. There's this rune. I'm like going super fast here. And there it is. Alright. So now it's time to end this Lend. But let's see if I can die. Oh my gosh. Wow, they're everywhere. Bro. What are your minions doing? They're not even hurting me. Bro. Listen, I'm gonna shoot you in the crotch, man. You're doing nothing to me. Oh, you moved. Oh no. Guess what? Crotch shooting. Ah! Oh no! Oh no! Crotch shoot! I shoot in crotch! What will you do, Slendy? I did it. Wait. I was like, wait, why is the game not ending? Alright. So, yeah, there's no threat in this game. He doesn't hurt you. He doesn't do anything to you. So let's see. I'm just going to put quick notes on things I think that should be considered. Because I will note that when I comment on it, I'm also going to suggest that the developer teams up with the developer for Ghost Hunter 2. Because I honestly think that they could probably make something that's a good mix of like tension and goofiness. Okay, this is the next one. But let me finish my notes here for Slendy. Boring. Actually, I think that's pretty much it. Alright, so let me boot up this game and get this set up. Alright, pause that. Live. And this is Gods of the Twilight. This is another visual novel that Mei Xing told me like nobody's really apparently not enough people have played. And she asked me to play it. So that's what we are going to do. Now, the first thing we actually got to do is, because they're now giving us a choice, is I turned off the light. Why did I turn off the light? I have to turn it back on. I'm going to flip a coin. And what we are going, this is actually my special Shantae coin, as you can see. There it is. And on the other side of it is Risky Boots. And so what we are going to do is we are going to flip this big coin, this big thick coin. If it is Shantae, we will go with the dude. If it is Risky, we will go with the lady. All right? Now, this is actually kind of hard for me to flip, so give me a sec. Yeah. I gotta, like, practice it a bit. All right. Now we can actually flip. Yeah. And the first, we're going to do best of three, by the way. The first one is... that is a Shantae, if you can see that. Yep, there you go. So that is one for the dude. Let's go for the next flip. And it is another Shantae, so we will go with the dude. Okay, let's click. We will start with Farkas, whoever that is. This game is intended... Oh, interesting. This game is intended for a 17-plus audience. It contains foul language, sexual themes, descriptive violence, and other mature topics not for the faint of heart. Characters are flawed and can say and do some nasty things that don't reflect the dev's views. This is a work of fiction. Names, characters, business, places, events, locations, and Names, characters, businesses, places, events, locations, and events are either products of the dev's imagination or used in a fictitious manner. Any resemblance to real people or events is purely coincidental. Do not redistribute. Valid copies of the game can be found on Steam and itch.
Hey, welcome to Gods of the Twilight. Since you're starting a new game, do you want the tutorial?
Let's do this.
Ah, more experienced are we? Well, here's what you need to know. I'm Hector, by the way. I got volunteered to do the tutorial because apparently I'm the closest thing we have to a mascot. Whatever that means. So, they promised you a lot of choices and consequences, right? Those add up throughout the game.
I like this.
Some choices have unique consequences and will be specifically referenced later on. Others will increase or decrease your affection scores with different characters. Many do both. You already made an important choice just now between Farkas and Althea. They're both adorable in their own ways, in my opinion. But don't tell them I said that. I'd rather tell them myself, if we end up getting along, that is. Anyway, you picked Farkas, so you'll play his intro first. You'll still play Althea's scenes, but later on, there are scenes that change based on who you chose to identify with more.
Oh, interesting. Hello, Poyo.
So, different options reveal different story details, similar to any other choice. When you gain or lose affection, you'll see a notification, like this one. Though you might not see it right away when you make a choice, but later, when the character actually reacts. Just like real life, you don't always know the consequences of your actions until later. If you miss the notification, you can scroll up or hit back until you see it again. Right now, you get affection from me for listening to me talk. It won't count in-game though, since the tutorial is as a plot. As for the points themselves, some choices will gain or lose more points than others, but again, like real life, all you can see is the character's reactions, not the number, so you'll have to judge how big a deal it is from the context. Then, later on, if you want to build your relationships with certain characters, you might get turned away if you don't have enough affection with them. That doesn't just apply to romance. You could just be asking for someone's help or wanting to get closer as a friend. But don't worry, if I reject you, I'll do my best to be nice about it. On second thought, that depends on what you've done, because you can do some pretty terrible shit in this game.
Oh my
Anyway,
gosh.
I know what you're thinking. Is this guy one of those romanceable Norse gods they told me about? Well, maybe? Take me to dinner first. Actually, I I had a past life for something else, I don't remember it. Besides, this game also has romanceable humans and other kinds of beings, and they're pretty special too. You'll just have to get to know us first and unravel those mysteries as you go. As for the romance part, you saw the warning screen before this, right? To put it in movie terms, the game's rated R, not X, so don't get your hopes up too high.
Okay, thank God. So no
There'll
porn.
be new chapters released over time, and your decisions will carry over from the previous chapters, so stay tuned and follow the game's socials for updates. That's about it. Have fun.
I appreciate that that was all voiced, and I'm hoping this means that the entire game is voiced. That'd be great. I was young once. I walked alone, and I became lost on my way. I felt like I was rich when I met another traveler. People's joy is in other people. The Poetic Edda. Havamal Stanza 47. Chapter 0. Farkas, Part 1. This pain. It's like I've been aching for eons, as long as I can remember. Can't move. Was I ever able to move? I try to stretch my limbs, but there's something stopping me. This can't be how it always was. There's a strange taste in my mouth, and a renewed pain as I shift and push. Is this blood? Sleep calls to me. How long have I been here, waking to this darkness, only to drift off again into dreams I can barely remember? But there's something else, and my eyes burn defiantly against the pull of hibernation. The ones who did this to me, I see their faces now. Some scornful, some indifferent, some amused. That's it. The desire that keeps me going, awakening again and again to strain against what holds me. They will know my pain. Wait. My thoughts, my memories, they're scattering to the wind, vanishing. Who am I again? I wake up with a jolt, looking around in confusion. Where am I? I feel the sweat sticking to my body. Was I having a nightmare? Ugh, my head. Must have been pretty intense. But now the waking world is coming back to me, and I remember. I'm in my room, obviously. Where did I think I was? What's up with these dreams lately? I wake up feeling like something heavy just happened, but I have no idea what. Did something happen recently when this started? Is my mind blocking something out? It's probably nothing. I'm not sure how it works, but I've heard about people completely blocking out things from their past. Like if they have PTSD. I don't have anything like that, do I? I mean, sure, I've been through some things, especially with the gang I ended up quitting. As far as I know, I remember all of it. Dude, this guy looks fucking crazy. Sluggish, I stand up and head to the mirror in the bathroom. I'm actually glad I chose. This is the voice I'm doing. My face is there, same as always, with the familiar mess of black hair on top. What was I expecting something else? That dream must have really shaken me up. I shake my head and give myself a smirk. Whatever. No need to be dramatic about it. I'm back in the real world now. Back in New Reykjavik. Same place I've been my entire life. Some people around here might remember old Reykjavik, but not me. And even if I'm curious about it, signing up for a scuba tour of the sunken city wouldn't exactly be cheap. For me, this massive floating turd of a city is the only place I've ever called home. Don't really see myself moving either. That's expensive too. But hey, better my massive floating turd than someone else's, I guess. But damn, my head feels weird. And my hand. What? Hi, Meijing! My right hand is wrapped in a blood-stained bandage. My fists are sore. My ribs are sore. It looks like I've wrapped my torso and arms too, like I used to for extra protection against cuts and hits. I vaguely remember feeling on edge, like I thought someone Like I thought someone might try to. What the hell? Damn it, now I'm imagining things. I shake my head. It's been a couple of years since they got into a real fight. It does. Like, oh my gosh, I love these drawings already. Holy crap. I don't know. Like, if they've not gotten a lot of feedback, I'm kind of shocked. Because this is already, like, top tier visual novel. What happened yesterday? Better clean this cut and get ready to go. Oh. I'm not looking forward to school, but it won't be much longer. One more year until graduation. I'm back in my room when I hear someone call. I sigh, making a slow, casual turn to face the voice. The door slides open with a thud to reveal Hecla's intense stare piercing me all the way from the doorway. Hecla's my adult guardian, so to speak. I mean, she adopted me, and all the official paperwork lists me as Farkas Hecluson, but I've never thought of her as my mom. Her eyes are wide under furrowed brows, and can't tell whether she's more angry or worried.
Good, you're up. Now get downstairs and help me open. You owe me at least that much after what you put me through last night.
She turns and starts heading back down, clearly expecting me to follow.
Put you through? Besides, I gotta get to school.
You can spare 15 minutes. You're not running that late.
She doesn't stop walking, her words ringing up the stairs. I sigh and head down. She probably wants to lecture me, but there's no time for that if she wants the pub up and running for breakfast. So yeah, I basically live at a pub, but like upstairs. It's called the Ice and Dice. Funny name, but don't make fun of it. The owner will kick you in the face. I actually like that name, Ice and Dice. Yes, this is all. So the only thing that's not voiced is his internal thoughts. So I'm voicing the internal thoughts with my like super gritty voice. Yeah, this is the voice. It's great. So between that and these weird fucking bottles on the ceiling, new customers seem amused by them. So I guess that's good. She calls it quirky, but I call it not wanting to pay for real decorations. I mean, we have the glowing banners over the bar, but we're the ones getting paid to show ads on those? On those. Sometimes I help by sweeping the floor and cleaning the tables, or getting the place set up to open like I am now. I don't mind doing it. I wouldn't call it fun, but it's nice to see Hecla relax a little when she can rely on me. And earning a bit of spending money here and there isn't bad either. No such thing as too young to work in this part of the city. Not in practice, anyway. I've heard older people say that there were no bad parts of town in old Reykjavik. I don't know if that's true, but I imagine it gets a bit tougher when a city has to use everything it's got just to stay afloat. No pun intended. God damn it. In my experience, if you're old enough to fight, you're old enough to help out. Just not old enough to drink the booze. Hecla keeps a close watch on me for that. Honestly, I never dared try. She comes across a bit rough, but I saw her fighting for real once, and since then, I knew. None of that horseplay I ever got into with her could compare to the real thing. She can really dish it out. This woman must be a retired MMA fighter or something. I start taking the chairs from where they're stored on top of the tables and setting them upright on the floor. They're not heavy, so my uninjured hand works well enough. Hecla's behind the bar, turning on the lights and grills and checking over the stock of drinks, food, napkins. But her voice follows me around the room while we each click through our respective tasks like a couple of well-oiled machines.
So, what were you up to last night, huh?
The fuck did I do last night? I still don't remember.
I was just out.
And somehow ended up unconscious? Carried home by a kind stranger who must have seen you here before? You were all bloody, your face swollen, a cut on your hand. Why are you getting into
Well, it was worth a try.
I honestly don't remember, but probably got into a fight.
No kidding. Probably? Don't remember? Are you for real?
Hang on, let me see if I can adjust the sound a bit. Sound settings. Cause I do want to make sure the voice acting's heard, so I'm gonna turn that up, but I'm gonna turn down. I'm gonna reduce these two to around half, and that way I can just turn it up higher in the thing. Okay, so that should work. Let's return. I look at her seriously, just as confused as she is, and she finally realizes I'm not just dodging the question.
I have no clue where I was last night, who I was with, or who I was fighting.
I see. Damn. We might need to get you checked out.
Her eyes trail away from me, and she seems to consider something, her brows furrowed with worry. But then she forces herself to smile, as if brushing the thought aside.
Just means I get to have you around all the more to compensate me for the healthcare fees. Your choices, your responsibility. You're a legal adult now, after all.
Ugh. Every year that shit gets more expensive. To hear Heckler complain, you'd think the government used to cover almost all of it. But whatever. Everything keeps getting more expensive, as she likes to remind me. I stare at her and sigh. Was that her way of trying to lighten the mood? I mean, would it kill her to just say she cares?
Seriously, though, take care of yourself.
Wow. She actually...
If you die, you'll never be able to pay me back.
Yeah! God damn it.
Whatever. I'm late for school.
Hold on.
It looked like she's about to snap at me for something else, but...
Why don't you sit down? I was starting some eggs.
I come close to the bar. I can hear and smell them starting to sizzle on the other side, but I didn't realize they were for me. I thought she was getting the go-to breakfast menu ready. It's starting out very strong. I honestly don't know if there will be a lot of actual feedback for this, because it does sound like they got themselves pretty set. It does seem that way. She's actually a pretty good parent, even if I never quite felt like her kid. She was always honest about the fact that I was adopted. When I was little, she said my parents loved me, but weren't able to take care of me, and that's why she offered to help. You'd think she was just saying that to be nice, but maybe she did meet them. This jacket apparently belonged to my dad, after all. Even though she couldn't tell me anything else about it. Which always made me wonder why he patched on this tree logo. Seems like a funny logo for a gang, if that's what it is, but I still wear it. Anyway, she didn't make me call her my mom, so I didn't. She's single, never got married as far as I know, never had any interest, I guess. No biological kids. There's just me. So, yeah. I try not to make her regret it.
It's fine. I'm late anyway. I'll just eat on the...
She gives me a very unimpressed stare.
Just sit down and eat the damned eggs before I send them directly at your face. Can you not give yourself 5 minutes to digest and enjoy your food after getting yourself beaten to a pulp the night before?
I don't know if I'd say to a pulp.
Oh, I like this so much. As I sit down, I notice customers starting to arrive. Someone approaches from the far corner behind some of the booths. Was he hiding back there? And yet, Hecla doesn't seem surprised. Did she know he was there? She must have. He has one of our mugs in his hands. He sets it on the counter.
Hey there, kid.
His clothes are covered in grime, and there's a dense smell about him. Yet he apparently has enough money to buy a drink, and he's drinking this early in the morning? When did he even get that drink? Yeah, a little bit. Yeah, I like it. There's something strange about his smile as he looks at me.
Drowning your sorrow so early, old man?
He might be a customer, but I tend to be blunt regardless.
Watch it. He's been here since last night, on my invitation.
I frown. What's she talking about?
You two dating?
Hecla glances to me, then raises an eyebrow at the old man.
This kid has a death wish, apparently.
The old man laughs, and Hecla looks back at me. Back
He's
to me.
the one who found you yesterday and brought you here. You were unconscious, a total mess. You might owe him your life, so I paid him back with a mug of ale.
You value my life very highly, I see.
The old man laughs again.
Well, I stuck around to see if you're okay. That's all. But damn, gets your rage recover so easily. Makes your old geezer miss his younger days, for sure.
As curious as I am about this guy, now I'm really late for school. Still, I don't want to be too much of an asshole.
Well, thanks for saving my life, or whatever.
I could have said that better. This whole situation is so strange. It's throwing me off.
I didn't. I just carried you here.
I get a weird feeling as he says this, like something's off about his words. But I can't put my finger on what.
What got you so fucked up, if you don't mind me asking, kid?
I don't owe explanations about my life to some old washout, but
I don't remember. It's all sort of a blank.
Damn, they probably got you in the head. Hope you don't lose whatever sense you've got left.
yeah, real cute. Hecla just frowns and looks at me with worried eyes.
Whatever. I gotta get moving.
Don't die out there, kid.
Hecla starts serving the next batch of eggs to the old man as I head out. Should I have asked his name? I know I'm not the best at this social shit. Though he also didn't need to be such an ass about the fact that I almost died. Anyway, my mind wanders back to yesterday, but a sharp pain pierces my forehead and I remember nothing. Fine. Let's just get to school. There's a med office there if I really need it, and maybe these memories will come back to me during the day. With that, I dash forward, my legs carrying me swiftly through the streets. It's kind of nice running. Feeling the strength of my own legs, the air rushing past my face. It actually isn't so bad today. The air quality gets kind of shitty when the city ship isn't moving. Some people wear masks to filter it when they're outside, but that's definitely not needed now. Not for me anyway. I guess you could say I'm lucky. I'm in decent shape. I'm healthier than average. Just can't seem to stay out of trouble for reasons I can't remember.
Farkas?
Sarah! It's been a long time.
What happened to your hand?
Don't worry about it. I wasn't expecting to run into you. Didn't think you'd want to talk to me after, you know, everything.
We barely talked since the whole mess surrounding my old gang 2 years ago. I figured she'd be better off away from me anyway, but
Yeah, I know, but I have missed you.
I huff out a sigh.
What's the miss? I'm kind of an asshole, right?
She giggles. Her smile's kind of cute.
Sure, you act like that now, but I knew you before all that, remember? I know that's not what you really like.
Still, I said some things, and it's probably still best if you aren't seen with me. If they think you're close to me again, then
So, is that who did this? Your old gang?
She reaches toward my bandaged hand with concern, but hesitates, probably not wanting to hurt it if it's sore.
no. This is, I just had an accident yesterday. That's all.
I look away. It hurts to lie to her, but if she thinks I'm back to what I was like before,
An accident. Are you sure?
I'm going to be honest with her.
When I woke up with this, I was as surprised as you are. I wouldn't have started a fight, though. I want nothing to do with any of that.
Did you hit your head? Maybe.
Yeah. Maybe now I'm even more messed up in the head.
Fuck. Now I'm cutting her off. It was like a knee-jerk reaction, remembering the old guy's joke.
I wasn't gonna joke about it. Head injuries are a real concern. Anyway, please see someone if you haven't already.
I like her.
We'll see.
Yeah. I knew she was probably just thinking about my health. But I don't like people commenting on my intelligence. My grades aren't great, but that's not everything. Besides, it's not like I can't keep up. It's just hard to pay attention. Maybe I just don't like being talked down to. Plus, most of what we're learning just doesn't seem that important compared with everything else I have to worry about. I mean, what's the priority? Abstract math or being able to physically defend myself? Not having one of those augmented reality things doesn't help either. Some of my classmates had HUDs installed even when we were really young, but now basically everyone has one. So now, instead of being able to just look around and get whatever info I need overlaid onto my view of the world, I have to physically pull out my phone like a fucking caveman. But when I talked about getting one installed, Hecla just said she doesn't trust them, whatever that means. It'd be nice to just instantly know everything like that, but if I'm honest with myself, that's just an excuse. If I actually tried to get good grades, well, whatever.
Let's just go.
She hesitates, pausing in her tracks.
You mean go to school together? Weren't you still worried about those guys thinking I'm close to you?
We'll do this.
You sure?
You coming or what?
It seems kind of silly now, how long I've been avoiding her. Maybe this is a chance to move on, running into her like this. At the time, she was getting caught between me and the gang I was trying to break it off with, and the distance between us, was the only way to stop them from harassing her, too. Those guys are still around, and no doubt they still have it out for me. But how long am I going to let them run my life? Maybe they will cause trouble for Sarah again. If they try, I'll deal with that when it happens. But for now, I kind of just wanted to spend time with her again. Sarah hops over, cheerfully keeping pace alongside me. I really thought I was used to being on my own, but damn, I've missed this. Just having someone there. For a couple years, she was really my only friend when things got really bad. I did what I thought was best, but she deserves a lot better. We stick together until the school is in sight. Then I wave her goodbye and we part ways. She's really cute. Lessons are boring, or at least I can't seem to focus on them. I still have no clue what happened to me yesterday. If this keeps up, should I go to the hospital? Or would that be an overreaction? I feel fine. I mean, I know memory loss can be serious, but am I worried people won't take it seriously because they can't see it? Because I can't prove it? Oh my god, get over yourself, Farkas. Walking home, I keep turning it all over my head, trying to remember. The sound of raised voices shakes me out of my thoughts. Looks like a bunch of thugs about my age, at the mouth of an alley up ahead. I'm pretty sure they didn't bother with school today. Just out here dicking around, shaking people down for valuables. Selling drugs? Who knows? They say it didn't used to be like this in Iceland. I wish I could have seen that. These days, you see kids banding together like packs of wolves to get what they want. I'm not against fighting when I need to stand up for myself. I mean, that's part of what gets me in trouble, but right now, they're beating up some small, awkward kid. And it makes me sick, cowards. The gear looks basic, so they probably figured this is a target they can handle. Just get a job, Jesus Christ.
You're saying the only thing on you is a fucking banana?
Yeah, but you're in luck because the price of bananas is about to skyrocket. There's some problem with the hydroponics. I'm not supposed to talk about it, but if you take this, you could really cash in.
The thugs exchange glances.
Yeah, you're bullshitting.
Ooh, shit.
I'm not!
Another swing. Now the kid is on the ground. This guy got
Where's
a
your
crowbar.
fucking phone?
up my ass.
Hold it!
Like a scene out of a movie or something. A stranger jumps in to aid those in need. Is that really what I'm seeing?
Stop! In the name of Hector Koskinen!
Oh my god, this guy! Oh my god! Huh?
I cannot ignore this injustice. Release that kid at once!
Did this guy watch too many cartoons or what?
Did he just say Koskinen?
Isn't that the name of the guy who owns, like, half the internet?
You his son or something?
I figured he was probably foreign since he showed up speaking English, though I couldn't tell where from since his accent is basically flawless. I remember the gossip about two rich foreigners transferring to our school one after another. The first one was a girl, but is this guy the other one? At the time, I couldn't have cared less, but if that's who he is, why would he be in a district like this?
Indeed, the Koskinen family controls the Verco Corporation, the nerve center of online media across Europe.
Whether we're Europe or not is debatable, but okay.
So, what you're saying is...
You're way richer than this other kid. Yes, most likely.
Oh my god, they're gonna beat up him now. He's saying all this shit with such a big grin, standing there proudly with his hands on his hips. The young kid runs away while he has the chance, as the thugs turn towards his savior. Does this Hector guy have shit for brains? They're all surrounding him now with metal knuckles, pipes. He looks pretty screwed, but maybe he has a plan? The situation has me intrigued, so I linger just down the sidewalk from where they are, close enough to hear, but not calling attention to myself.
You would threaten me next? Fools! I warn you, if you come at me,
There's a violent glimmer in his eyes.
somebody is going to get hurt.
The thugs all take a step back, unsettled by his confidence and thirst for battle. What is he, a martial artist? A vigilante?
And it'll be likely me!
You?
You?
The thugs jump the rich ginger, clearly tired of his clown act. As expected, he's a mess. He gets punched, then kicked. He's already on the ground. He's tall, but not exactly strong. And more importantly, he doesn't know the first thing about fighting. Why did a guy like that go out of his way? That's what you get for helping others. That's what you get for getting involved. Especially just keep walking. But I pause and start turning back around. Fuck, I hate this side of me.
Hey, that's enough!
I jump into the action, knocking one of the guys away from Hector and pulling him back to his feet, ready to ward them off.
You alright, Redhead?
This was nothing.
Oh my gosh.
Don't say that while your mouth is bleeding, dumbass.
Oh,
He wipes his mouth.
thanks for coming to my aid, stranger. Now let's work together.
Work together. He's already getting his shit kicked out of him. He's still raring to go? You know what? I like his attitude.
Look, you got us into this mess. Now, don't you dare change your mind and run away on me. You're seeing this through.
That's right. I don't care if he can't fight for shit. Even if he's no help at all. I'm not letting him just dump this on me without taking responsibility. But he raises his fist, a determined look in his eyes. He never had any intention of running, did he?
But of course, together we shall prevail.
I fucking love this. Why does he keep talking like that anyway? Some sort of goofy superhero act? He's weak and a complete goofball, and probably won't be much help. It sucks, but still kind of nice having someone by my side. So it's decided. We're fighting together. There are two of us, although one of the two of us is useless. And there are 5 of them. They're carrying weapons, and Hector doesn't have anything on him. As for me, I usually carry a length of chain if I know to expect a fight. Not the most common choice, I know. In a city with such tight gun control, people get creative, but it's still mostly knives and bats. But the chain gives me reach while still being easy to carry. Tricky to get used to it at first, but worth it. Though with the streets getting more dangerous every year, the school finally added metal detectors to the doors. So right now my chain's at the pub. I'll just have to rely on my fists and feet.
Fine then. Come on, let's do this.
They swarm us like a pack of animals using their superior numbers. One of them goes to punch Hector. He takes it, but is still standing. Heh, you've got guts, Ginger. As for me... Oh my god! I actually get to dictate the fight? What? Oh my gosh. It kind of looks... I think the idea is like this guy with the crowbar you have to be... So it'd be better to dodge than the block. Oh, it was a punch. No way a punch like that would get me. People underestimate how important it is to stay mobile during the fight. But me... I've learned from a young age that if you can dodge, you dodge. Too slow. I simply step back to avoid the incoming swing and prepare my counter.
Huh?
The guy's fist flies off to the side, leaving him off balance and vulnerable for what's to follow. Punch. Yeah, I'm most at home fighting with my fists after all. I have a punching bag hanging from the ceiling of my bedroom for a reason. There's something just so satisfying about the impact of a well-placed swing. I drive my fist into his face with a loud thud and send him stumbling back. No, more like flying back. Look at him go, damn! He actually leaves the ground to hit the wall behind him. Huh, I guess I'm getting better at this? I was worried I might be out of practice or that my wounds might slow me down, but I guess not. I keep moving fast, swinging against my assailants before they can get to me. Some of them are taller or more muscular, but that's overrated. What really matters in fights like this? Reflexes and instinct, honestly. Once you have enough experience. This is kind of cool. Once you... Wait, hang on, I missed the thing. Hang on, I gotta go back. Let me do this. I focus on dexterity. Once you have enough experience, the flow of the fight becomes second nature. Oh my god, there's like stats. That's what that is. There are stats in this game. There are character stats. It is a visual novel with character stats. What? This is fucking cool. God, these people don't need feedback. Like, wow. They've already got an amazing game here. We just started this, and it's so good. Yeah. This is... I have to remember this. I never thought of this idea of a visual novel doing this. I have to remember this now. That, like... Oh my gosh. This is Gods of the Twilight. That's the name of it. Gods of the Twilight. Once you have enough experience, the flow of the fight becomes second nature, and that's what gives you an edge. Don't stand in one place. Move. Never give them a chance to surround you or pin you down. I weave around them while landing hits when I can, light on my feet. My instincts are flashing in my head, keeping me from getting hit. I was never taught any of this. I just learned from doing it over and over again, and from the pain of screwing up. Another one's charging at me. This one has a knife. Those are dangerous. I could actually die here. How do I handle this? We're gonna trip him. He charges at me, so I'll use his momentum against him. It works. He completely loses balance and falls. Hard. Face first on the ground. Good. Now hopefully he stays down. But even though I think that, the first one's already getting back up. So I've still got one of them on me, but these guys are a joke. Probably new. So of course they can't afford tech to compensate for their lack of skill. But the moment I relax... Uh-oh.
Fucker.
He gets me with a punch to the side of my face. Spinning with the force of the punch, I see Hector behind me.
Is this All you've got?
I fucking love this guy, Hector. Huh, sounds like he's doing what...
Dude!
He's on the ground, curled up to protect himself, laughing between grunts of pain while his sides get kicked by the other two thugs. I need to finish this quickly so I can help him. Don't do a headbutt. That'll hurt you just as much. I use the momentum of getting punched, turning my stumbling spin into a full force swing back at the one who got me. My fist sends him toppling backwards onto the ground. Ah, so satisfying. I turn, charging the remaining two who are kicking Hector.
Did you see how I held him back?
He seems oddly proud of himself.
Yeah, great job, bud. Now, let me.
That's true, actually. They were focused on Hector, so... It turns out it will be easier for me to take these guys down. I punch and kick them away, doing as much as I can before they notice I joined this side of the fight. One stumbles back, and I catch the other in the jaw just right to knock him unconscious. The one thug still on his feet looks at me, and I just glare at him with tired irritation, fist still raised. He runs. My fists hurt, my face hurts, my legs are starting to give out. But we won. Somehow we won. And Hector's giving me a thumbs up from the ground. I love this guy. Oh my god.
Right.
Oh my god. Oh my god. That was so... Oh my... I've never heard of a visual novel doing that, let alone actually seen one. That's cool. Whoa. I want to know... Hang on. Is there anything... I would like to know, like, if there's a place where they keep these stats. That's really cool, though. Oh my gosh.
Ow! Oh, why does laughing hurt?
Hector tries to push to his feet, but sinks back down, clutching his sides. I frown at him.
Don't make a habit of this. You'll get yourself killed.
He chuckles through pained breaths.
But, that was great.
Fucking guy.
Great.
Exactly. We did it. We saved that kid.
You got some kind of hero complex?
Hector smiles and shakes his head.
I just do what I can. What's your name, friend?
Farkas.
Look around you, Farkas. What do you think of this world?
I glance around with a shrug. The sky's the same gray as ever. Gangs have to run the place. A lot of people are too poor to afford medicine or even healthy food.
It's shit.
Exactly.
So?
Don't you see? The world's already a terrible place, but today we protected a kid from some thugs. We made it slightly better. All it takes for the world to stay as it is for people to not give a damn. And all it takes to change it is to act when there's a chance, even if it's something small.
It wouldn't have been small if you died. If I hadn't been here, you have to be smart about these things.
I couldn't think of anything smarter this time. I just had to make a decision whether to help this kid or not, so I did. I probably can do better, but I'm still not going to sit around uselessly in the meantime and let people like that keep me afraid.
I see. I hate it, but somehow I can't disagree. So that's what happened. He has no experience, but he saw someone in trouble and didn't have the heart to just look the other way. Sounds like he's finally talking like a normal person, though. So it's not like he's lost touch with reality then. He just put on a hero act to get through what would otherwise be a terrifying situation.
Alright. Go ahead and change the world then. But I'm out.
Stop!
Huh?
He playfully slips back into his hero persona as he continues.
While ordinarily I'd be content to bask in the glory of victory, I can't help but recognize that your contributions today were vital to our shared success.
I did like 99% of the fighting, even if I lowball it. What the fuck?
Okay, sure.
And I'd like to hire you. Be my bodyguard. No. Better. Be my sidekick.
Sidekick?
I consider the possibilities. What would that even mean?
Like, what do you plan to do? Go around rescuing kittens from fire escapes and shit like that?
Who knows? It depends on what the world needs. Basically, we'd hang out together, and if we see some way we can make things better, we do it.
Aw, this guy's adorable.
You really think it's gonna help the world for me to repeatedly save your life from thugs? When you could just stay safe in a mansion somewhere.
With your knowledge of these streets, I'm sure we could pick better marks and use better tactics. What do you think I'd be paying you for?
Oh.
Paying me?
Of course, I just said I wanted to hire you.
Yeah, I remember. Just, you think I'll do literally anything for money? Even pointlessly risk both our lives? Maybe that's how it works in your Verco Corporation land or whatever.
No, that wasn't my...
If I risked my life on a daily basis following you around, it'd be because I want to, not because someone bought me.
That would be fine.
Except I don't want to. I'm not so different from the guys I just beat up. And I know from experience that I don't want to be mixed up in all this anymore. Trust me, you don't want a gang to start recognizing you and seeing you as a problem. Besides, you don't get to be my boss. Even if I were willing to do this, it'd need to be on my terms. Sidekick? I'm not playing second fiddle to the guy who doesn't know how to fight.
Perfect!
Huh?
I get it now, Farkas. You're a true man among men.
Oh my god!
You won't be my sidekick or bodyguard.
That's right.
So, instead, we'll be friends.
That's... wait a minute.
Oh my god, I love that take. That is such a good take. Wait a minute. Oh my god, hold up. I want to play that. I want to listen to that again.
So, instead, we'll be friends.
That's... wait a minute.
Oh my god, that's so good. That is such... Oh my god, whoever's the voice actor for Farkas. Oh my god, that is actually a great take. Holy crap. This is... I got it one more time.
So, instead, we'll be friends.
That's... wait a minute.
It's so perfect. That is like legitimately. That is legitimately how someone would react in this situation. Wait a minute. Oh my gosh.
So that's where you're...
A very formally dressed man approaches as Hector and I head away from the scene of the fight. Parked not far behind him is the slick-looking car he must have just climbed out of. What is this, his butler or something? He's not much older than us. The bodyguard he somehow slipped away from, his older brother. He sighs.
You know, I was waiting to pick you up half an hour ago. I would appreciate it if you'd notify me.
Sorry, there was a bit of an emergency.
Getting a better look at Hector, the newcomer's eyes widen and snap over to me.
What happened to you? An emergency? Involving this punk?
It's fine. This is a friend of mine. Farkas, this is Mikhail. He works for my family. Farkas helped me out of a bad spot back there. That's all there is to it.
I see. So you've gotten yourself into trouble again.
Again.
Again? How did he survive the other times?
Survive? You mean literally? Normally I'm with him and we're able to just leave.
He turns back to Hector.
You know, if you don't do a better job avoiding human contact, you're going to give the Icelanders the wrong idea. They'll start thinking Finns actually like talking to people.
Right, I'll just go sit by myself in the dark somewhere and think about herring.
That's more like it.
Maybe I'm actually an alien switched at birth.
That would explain a lot. Anyway, I recommend we return before your absence is noticed.
Yeah, sounds like this'll have to be it for me, Farkas. I appreciate your help, friend.
He extends his hand, offering to shake mine. If his family is as rich as it sounded, I have no idea what he might think is normal, but he's probably used to solving his problems with money. Money might be how he gets everything. Everything is a transaction, and if the price is right, no one refuses. So for him, someone who says no, someone he just can't ask to do as he pleases, I might not feel like we're friends just from that fight. But maybe I'm the closest thing he's found. He's smiling, but there's a clear loneliness in his eyes that I recognize. 'Cause I'm the same way. Not rich, but we're both alone on our paths.
Forget that.
Dismissively, I slap his hand away.
You! Don't act like this is goodbye, dumbass.
I open my phone's map and pull up the ice and dice, holding the screen out to show him.
This is where I live.
You live in a pub?
Upstairs. I live Just go there when you're bored, alright?
With a sigh, I step away, hands in my pockets, wondering what exactly I just got myself into. This is fun! Oh my gosh. How long is this demo? I need to know. Also, give me a sec, because my phone pads are, like, kind of... I'm still getting used... I'm still trying to get them set up, so they're not 100%. Hang on. This one is kind of not holding well. I've been trying to, I'm not sure what to use for holding this. I went and got some double-sided tape, but I don't think it was the right kind I need. I think I need to get a thicker one, but those are going to cost me a lot more money. An age of the axe, an age of the sword, an age of storms, an age of wolves. Shields will be cloven. Before the world sinks in the sea, there will be no man left who is true to another. The Poetic Edda. Wolfspa stanza 44. Chapter 0. Althea Part 1. So now so what I understand, one of the things that was explained in the tutorial was that how you do no matter what, you experience both sides of the story, but there is eventually a point where it will focus more on one side. Sounds of battle surround me. I look around at the chaos. There's something I'm supposed to do here, but how? Where? Where are the others? They were supposed to help me. No, they're turning and fighting him. This isn't how this is supposed to go.
Stop! He isn't our enemy. He needs to do this, or else...
The voice is both familiar and unfamiliar, yet it comes from within me. I feel his urgency is my own. I rush forward. He's attacking them now in return. Viciously, but outnumbered. The outcome is now all but certain. Suddenly, I'm on the ground, warm blood pouring down my face. Is it mine? What happened? My vision fades as a figure stands over me, and a blade jabs down from above.
Traitor.
Who said that? A swell of music pulls me back to the physical world. My alarm. What an intense dream. My heart's still pounding as if I've been fighting for my life. I blink, bringing my eyes into focus as I mentally summon my heads-up display. I shut off the alarm and quickly flick through my notifications before getting up. Well, maybe I can snooze for 10 minutes. I lie gazing at the ceiling, the morning sun streaking across from the window. What are these dreams? I can't always remember them, but it feels like this wasn't the first time. Add an entry to my dream journal. I pull the file up and watch my words appear as I mentally dictate them to my phone. I don't remember too much, but there was a fight of some kind. Raw emotions between me and someone else. And a shock of pain. There's a knock at the door.
Miss Thea, are you getting ready?
It's Johannes, the assistant my parents hired after we moved to New Reykjavik. His impeccable politeness makes pings like these easier to swallow, but his knock was still jarring with how frayed I feel. We've been in this city less than a year, and I'm still not used to having an assistant so close to my own age. Everywhere else we've lived, the household staff were always my parents' generation. They felt more like an authority. I was the kid. Whereas Johannes is doing this for extra funds while he studies at university. Another year, we might end up taking the same classes. He's very respectful, but a little distant. With my parents occupied a lot of the time, staff have always been like extra family members to me. Johannes is a bit new for that, but in the months since we moved, he's still the person I've talked to the most. Yeah, just a
All
little.
right, I'll be down at the car.
I need to get moving. My head is still spinning a little from that dream, but I'll be late for class if I take much longer. Footsteps trail away from my door. I might have a minute or two to continue lying here, but I really need to get up, so eventually I roll out of bed. I get dressed. Taking time to get polished. Check over my outfit, hair, and face in the mirror as I get ready, making sure there's no remaining sign of bedhead or how tired I still feel. Once I'm ready to go, I add a breakfast bar to my bag to save time and head down to the garage. Not many people own their own cars, so having one at my disposal is quite a luxury, not to mention having a human driver. Most people just hail rides everywhere or take the rails, all automated unless you pay extra for the human touch. I'm just happy that I can relax on the ride. I'm normally sleep deprived anyway, carving out time for the things I want to learn about after my official studies are done. Not to mention, the friendships that survived all of our moves are online, and none of them in this time zone. Johannes smiles and nods to me, opening the door for me before going around to the driver's side.
That
I have
was a bit longer than expected, though you are looking quite sharp.
I have a suspicion that she is, like, her character's from India, because this is supposed to be, like, I guess a futuristic world. He doesn't normally comment on my appearance, so the compliment catches me off guard. Is he just making conversation? Or does a part of him behind that polished, professional exterior actually find it attractive? Or is he just judging me for taking too long and covering it with a compliment? It's hard to tell with him. Whatever. It's nothing to get worked up
Yeah,
about.
just because I'm ready for a nap on the inside doesn't mean I can't make my outside ready to take on the world.
She is. Oh my gosh. Her character's from India. Cause she has an my gosh, they actually made sure the actress had an accent. Oh my gosh, I love this.
Of course.
We speed off into the city. He knows his place and its traffic fluently, and it shows. He weaves through intuitively in ways that might have seemed dangerous if I hadn't already learned to trust his instincts. The sky is already darkening back to its typical dull gray. Even if this morning was a bit brighter than usual, it's still been years since I saw a patch of blue sky. Johannes plays a podcast about recent news. He might not share much about himself and his professionalism, but I've learned that he prefers to spend his spare brain cycles learning things rather than listening to music. It took a while to convince him that I really had no preference regarding what we listened to, but I'm glad I did. I always end up hearing something interesting during our drives.
I mean, sure, South America has plenty of underground seasonal storm shelters, but they're only built to house people for a few weeks at a time.
That'll be up to their governments to figure out. But in the long term, we just need more ocean platforms if we're going to be climate robust.
Ocean platforms like this one we're on. New Reykjavik is a synthetic island floating atop the rising sea, built as a refuge for the inhabitants of the old capital, now submerged under the Atlantic. Alright, so this is like a futuristic world where global warming has caused a lot of damage. Unlike a real island, it can move like a large, slow ship. But that's enough to avoid the worst hurricanes and other storms, as long as the forecasts are accurate enough. It's strange to imagine how people used to live on this planet with nothing. No special tech to make the place habitable for them. Just sit out in nature and somehow be okay. Weird, right? I mean, I know it must have been like that, but it's hard to imagine actually living that way. I guess I could try camping on the mainland, but I kind of rather just enjoy the comforts of the city. I prefer adventures of the mind. So there is still a mainland, but it's probably significantly smaller, which is what would actually happen. Finally, we arrive at school. I thank Johannes for his company, quiet though he was for most of the ride. He'll stay out running the house errands for a while, and meanwhile, I'll be here. As busy as school makes me, I can't help but feel like my time is being wasted. I'm happy to learn, but I guess their priorities aren't the same as mine. The things I most want to learn aren't the things we're covering right now, or the things required for matriculation exams. So I give them what they want, then lose sleep doing what I want. If we'd stayed in another country, I might be at university by now with more freedom to choose my own studies. But courses at the gymnasia, Iceland's equivalent of high schools, go to age 19, so here I am. I head to one class after another, in rooms with round clusters of displays, where students sit to do the day's exercises while instructors circulate and help whoever's struggling. In literature, it's independent writing today. In computer science, it's a group exercise. In bio, we have some wet lab stuff to do, so it's lab benches instead of electronic displays. We rarely do stuff like that, and the change of pace is nice. We get our reading assignments to prepare for the next session, and shuffle ourselves along to the next class. The classes are well done, but it's more like a game of ticking all the boxes for the requirements, rather than going after knowledge because there's something in particular we want to learn. Or because we want to do something with that knowledge. At lunch, I sit with a few other students I've been getting to know. I have to admit, when we moved here several months ago, I didn't make much effort to meet people. I just said goodbye to yet another group of friends who may or may not keep in touch online, and, well, I sort of just didn't have it in me to go through that again so soon. So I just focused on my coursework. But these guys saw me sitting alone and said hi. They included me. And it's been nice having people around. Even if I still catch myself staying at arm's length from them, wrapped up in my own thoughts or just hesitating to get attached.
Oh, hey, Thea.
So, the posh princess deigns to honor us with her presence.
Yes. Be grateful, peasant.
I love that.
Come on, you don't have to give her such a hard time.
Hey, I'm like barely fucking with her. And look at her. She's perfectly fine.
Oh, fucking with people is how he shows affection.
You don't need to explain me, Miranda.
Anyway, I'm ready for a nap. I think I'll just stay here the rest of the day, okay? Okay.
He's resting his head on his forearms, which are folded in front of him on the
Were
table.
you up late?
Nah, I just hate my life.
So the usual.
Yep.
Oh, man. This game does a great job of, like, giving you choices. It does that a lot, like... Oh my gosh.
Except, yeah, it is.
There's a low-key playful irony behind his deadpan response. The humor around here is almost always dark, if not full-on nihilistic, where the hopelessness of humanity is the punchline. But that's pretty normal in my experience. I mean, if someone acted genuinely cheerful, they just come across as fake or ignorant, and everyone would shit on them for it. Why would anyone be genuinely cheerful, right?
Now, hear me out. Have you ever tried not getting up in the morning? Or ever?
Oh, fuck off.
That's going a bit far, Peter.
Is it though?
To be honest, It bothers me a bit as well. Joking about depression and suicide as if such things are just a matter of course. But maybe joking about it helps? At least more so than pretending these things don't happen. I consider asking what they think about all that, but I hesitate. I don't know them that well yet. And heaven forbid I say anything truly heartfelt in front of my peers. For now, I just keep up my end of the banter until everyone's done lunch, and we head out to our remaining classes. After class, when I'm allowed to turn my phone back on, I see a blip to one side of my vision. It's a notification on my heads-up display, a message from Johannes. I give the mental command to open the message, and Johannes appears on my HUD. To my eyes, he looks like a hologram, even though I'm the only one who can see the display.
I'm afraid your parents have asked me for my help with some urgent last-minute business, so it'll be an hour or so before I'm able to pick you up.
The message is just a recording, so I can't respond directly, but still. What business? I guess he didn't feel at liberty to share? Sure, my parents are always busy, but it never seemed like anything secret. Just their work.
I'll let you know when I'm free if I don't hear from you otherwise. Stay safe.
That he would worry about my safety isn't terribly surprising. The city is dangerous to walk around by yourself. If I go anywhere, it'd be best not to go alone. Unless I just hail a ride straight home. But for now, I decide to let's go to the school library. I head into the library, which does have some books, but mainly just quiet study areas. Individual tables as well as collaborative ones, with and without clusters of displays for students to use. It's easier to look things up electronically anyway. There are a couple of others here, but not many. Anyone else staying this late is probably busy with a club or sport. I sit at one of the tables and look at my reading assignments. To anyone else, it might look like I'm just staring off into space, but I'm scrolling through the windows that appear in my HUD in response to my mental commands. Like large ethereal screens floating around me, invisible to everyone but myself. Some people prefer physical screens. They can be easier on the eyes, I guess, and faster to collaborate in person without the extra steps of HUD screen sharing. But a lot of the times, it's easier to just do what I'm doing now. Might as well get started. Only I can't seem to focus. I find myself distracted by a newsfeed I'd opened in the sidebar. Some headline about crops dying on the mainland since spring conditions weren't meant for them to sprout again this year. Not hard to imagine. It's already fall, and it was uncomfortably chilly all summer, even with the outdoor climate controls within the city. It's strange. The ice caps melt and the seas rise, but the weather's so unpredictable that we never really experience summer either. Of course, between the thick clouds constantly covering the sky and the artificial lighting of the city, day and night don't seem to make much difference either, like an eternal twilight. I read on, now about the need for more and more greenhouses to keep the population fed. At least New Reykjavik is already in good shape in that regard. Plenty of hydroponics on the lower decks of the city. It's part of the reason my family moved here rather than Europe. It's safer than trying to put down roots into freezing or flooding soil. I guess they could have put greenhouses on the top deck and tried to use natural light, but since the light and temperature aren't that great up here anyway, the citizens probably prefer to live where they can see the sky. I read a bit more. Apparently this is the third year it's been like this for virtually all crops. 3 years of unending winter. Haven't I heard that summer before? Now I find myself actually interested in something. I start looking it up. Where have I heard something about 3 years of winter? Scrolling through results, I pause. There! The Prophecy of Ragnarok. 3 years without summer, under a useless sun, were supposed to be a sign of Norse mythology's apocalypse. I remember reading through all of this during my late nights of personal studies. At this point, I've read volumes of so many different traditions the world over, from those left in the dust of history to those still practiced, large and small. I don't draw a line between mythologies and religion because, what's the saying? All stories are true in the places where they're told. The truth is that the human experience behind it, and that always exists, whatever form it might truly have taken. There's something I love about them, and I love finding connections between them more than anything. I keep reading, my mood lifting. I even forget to check my messages and see if there's anything from Johannes. I don't always notice the blip when I'm focused. Before the years of unending winter, there are predicted to be 3 years of war all across the world. I pause and think back. Did this one line up too? This is silly. It's easy to see connections if you're expecting them to be there, even if they really aren't. War and the weather, all these things are normal. It's always sort of been like this. But the old stories catch my interest, and I find myself picking through them again. It seems like every time I study these things, there's something new I take from it. Like looking at it with new eyes. But I guess I sort of am. After living through another year and experiencing new things, I'm never quite the same as I was before. As I read, I notice out of the corner of my eye some movement of some sort of movement outside the far window. When I look, there's an odd, dark shape near the bottom of the glass on the outside. Normally, something like that wouldn't catch my attention, but there's an eerie, almost familiar feeling that I'm getting from it, though I have no idea why. Let's go take a look. I get up and head to the window, peering out left and right to see whether whatever I noticed is still there. Sure enough, gripping the edge of the outer windowsill below is what looks like a dark-gloved human hand. As I watch, the person's other arm extends up to press a fist against the glass. There's an odd buzzing sound.
What the hell?
I quickly back away, putting a chest-high shelf between me and the window. The glass shatters. The handful of other students in the room, and the librarian, let out shouts of surprise and scramble away toward the door. A person wearing some sort of high-tech gear, face completely covered by a mask, climbs up through the window. I've seen the clips of people post of the toughest gangs in the city. Cybernetics, exotic weapons that slip past firearms restrictions. But why here? Forget it, I'm already sprinting away. No time to think about anything else. I need to get out of this person's sight. I'm on the wrong side of the room to get to the exit, so I try to disappear around the corner, quietly keeping an eye on the dark figure so I can't be blindsided. Security alarms are already going off, and guards are rushing into the room. They know how to deal with punks our own age starting trouble, but high-end gear like that? They fire tasers at the unknown person, but the crackling electricity does nothing against that armor. And in an instant, a brutal slice sends one guard to the ground, choking on blood. The others retreat, calling for backup. My eyes widen at the surreal sight, feeling like I might sink back and collapse. Oh my god. The armored stranger doesn't chase the running guards, but turns as if looking for something. I stay as still and quiet as I can. Meanwhile, I can't help but feel my attention drawn to the wounded guard on the floor. If I use my HUD to zoom in a little, I can see the subtle movement of breathing, but it's irregular. That eerie feeling of familiarity is back, and it's telling me there's something important about focusing on this guard, as if I might be able to help somehow. That's when the dark figure turns from its search and starts heading back toward the guard on the floor. Is it about to finish them off? I'm gonna go with the third one. I follow the pained motion of breathing as it grows shallower, on the verge of fading out entirely. The guard is bleeding out, but I nonetheless find myself focusing with single-minded intensity, as if willing my breath to feed into theirs. I wonder for a moment how this could possibly help. Yet my attention remains fixed like a magnet. In my mere meditative state of tunnel vision, it's almost as if I can feel something flowing through me in the direction of the guard. Probably just a figment of my imagination. But even as I wonder about that, I notice the guard's breath become more steady and more obvious. It no longer seems to be fading. Am I seeing this correctly? That wasn't actually me, was it? But now the masked figure turns its attention in my direction. Did it notice? Rapid footsteps approach, and without another thought, I break into a sprint. I weave around corners, trying to always keep out of my pursuer's line of sight, until I can make my way to the exit. Once I'm through the door... Oh, there's a typo there. We caught a typo. We caught a typo! 1 hour and 39 minutes into the stream, we caught a typo. Yeah. Once I'm through the door, I plunge myself into the flow of other people rushing out of the building. I force myself to just keep sprinting away, out the door and down the street. I've already hit the emergency call button on my HUD, so the police have my location, but who knows how long it'll take them to get here, if they even have people to spare for this. How far do I need to run before I'm safe enough to call a taxi? Farther than this. Well, there's a reason I gave the time. There's a reason I gave the time for about the typo. Hopefully I'll actually remember the time. As I round a corner in an attempt to break line of sight with the school, I can't help but glance behind me, worried I might have been followed. My heart freezes in my chest. The black-clad attacker has abandoned the school entirely and is sprinting down the sidewalk in my direction, weapon poised to strike. Why? I could see a gang wanting my family's money, but my death? I turned my attention to the path ahead, pushing through the panic buzzing in my brain to focus on the next step and the next. There has to be some way I can lose this person. I mean, I could like write it down real quick. 1 hour 39 min. Okay. Up ahead, I see a dark van screech to a halt, and the other side door opens to reveal a woman in uniform, a police officer who's actually wielding firearms. Must be special forces.
Get in! Quickly!
Jumping into a strange van might not sound terribly safe, but at this point, to get to the van, I sprint with the last burst of energy I can muster. Meanwhile, she leans out, bracing herself against the door and aiming past me with a strange sort of pistol I haven't seen before. When it fires, a concussive wave radiates out from it, throwing the black-clad individual back through the air. No bullets. Interesting non-lethal option. I'm no expert, but I've never seen weapons like that outside science fiction. Is this normal for special forces now? But I don't have the Twitch dashboard up. That's why. That buys enough time for me to climb inside. The door closes and we speed off. I notice traffic giving way fluidly to let us pass, like a sea parting for our convenience. I guess she really must be special forces if the city's traffic AI is treating this vehicle with this kind of priority. With the case over, I finally notice just how much I'm shaking. My hands, my arms, even my legs. I pull my heels up onto the seat and hug my knees tightly against my chest. But I just keep shaking. I'm safe now. I'm safe now, right? And yet, with sudden renewed panic, I activate my HUD and attempt to call my parents, both at the same time. I just want to hear that they're alive. But the call won't go through. I try again, and again. I have no reception. Is it the van? Are they blocking me? Some kind of security feature so I'm not tracked? I try to form the words to ask about it, but I realize I just can't. Speech has left me for the moment. I've never seen anything like this before. Nearly being murdered, seeing someone else cut down. So for now, I simply hold myself and let my body tremble until it's exhausted. Several minutes pass, and fatigue finally brings with it a strange sense of calm. My head feels clearer now. I'm grateful, but there's something odd about it. This whole rush of emotions, and then the way it seems to pass. It feels familiar. But there's no way I could have done anything like this before, right? I look around at the woman and the other two officers inside the van. I have so many questions. I breathe and focus on forming at least a few words so I can start asking. What is going on?
There's a lot to explain, and we have questions too. Better if we get back to base. Our director has more answers than I do anyway.
Who are you?
I'm Lieutenant Komini, New Reykjavik Police, Special Operations Unit.
Where are we going?
It's safer if I don't give you the exact location, but to our base.
Okay, fine until we get where we're going. We continue the drive. The other officers look like they were ready for a fight, but they don't say much as we continue. They just gaze out the front windshield or review whatever's displaying on their HUDs, judging from the way their out-of-focus eyes flip back and forth as if reading something floating in the air in front of them. Eventually, we get to a guarded gate in front of a ramp that leads down to the city ship's lower decks. After a guard scans the van and confirms the identities of the officers in it, the gate opens and we drive down. I thought this might be a parking area for the building above, but I don't see anything like that. We just keep going down. And at some point, we level up and keep driving forward. The space outside the van is completely dark at this point. The AI driving the vehicle doesn't need light to see, after all. We take a few turns as we go, and I start to wonder just how much is down here. How many decks were there again? Eventually, we come to a stop facing a door in the wall of the tunnel. I can finally see the walls in the otherwise lightless passage, thanks to the lamps over the doors.
This way. We can talk in the briefing room inside.
What is this place?
Sorry. The director will have to decide what to share.
Okay. Am I going to die here? She
I
chuckles.
certainly hope not.
Aww. Her face grows more serious as she realizes how nervous I must be.
No. Nothing like that. Think of this more like witness protection. We aren't here to threaten you.
I want to go home. She furrows her brow, looking apologetic.
I'm afraid we can't just take you home. These assassins would only find you again.
What about my parents? They should at least know I'm okay.
She glances to the side, her eyes still troubled.
We'll talk more inside.
Oh no, they're dead, aren't they? We step into a lobby just inside the door, and I see the van drive off by itself as soon as we're all out of it. I briefly wonder how I'm going to get out of here if something goes wrong, or if it turns out I can't trust these people. Just run off through these dark tunnels? I guess I just have to hope I can trust them. Oh my god, this is actually kind of getting good. Oh my gosh. Oh wow. How long is... Hang on, okay, let me... I want to check something real quick. They say this is a demo. It's 1 gigabyte. So it is kind of a big file. Let me... I want to look this up a little bit more. So let's open up their... Let's see. They also have a Steam page. Yep. Okay. Interesting. So it's not done yet, but interesting. I kind of... Cyberpunk Ragnarok in visual novel form. Play as 2 Norse gods reincarnated as humans on the eve of the apocalypse. Choose whether they become friends, lovers, or rivals as they navigate a web of potential allies and enemies, including gods, monsters, governments, corporations, and criminals. Wow. This is kind of interesting now. Wow. This is honestly a really good game. I kind of don't... So, legit, I kind of don't want to continue playing it. Because I really am enjoying it. And I'm now at a point where I feel like I should wait for the full game. And play the whole thing. Because this is interesting. I like these like RPG elements where you can you can do you build the characters and there's so many choices. I've seen a few visual novel games. This is by far the most choice I've seen. And from what they say in the game, the choices have big impact. So it's really, really interesting. And that's kind of why I also don't want to play it until it's like a full game. Wow. Okay, yeah. So I'm going to put this game aside at this point. Let me go back to the camera. Hang on a sec. I am going to put this game aside. I love this game, and I actually cannot wait for the full release. I'm actually hang on. I'm actually going to find it on Steam and wishlist it. Gods of the Twilight. Oh, type for raw. Gods of the Twilight. There we go. And it's now on. It is now on my wish list because I really like this. Now, I also note something else. Sorry, my apologies. I'm like looking at their Steam page, and it says. So here's the features: fully voiced dialogue. Your choices determine the protagonist's relationship with their companions and with each other. A range of possible endings for your characters and for the world. Choose which romances each protagonist will pursue or choose none at all. An episodic story released over time where choices carry over between chapters and seasons. At least 3 seasons, so 1, 2, 3, with over 95,000 words currently drafted for the first season. So this is going to be like so that's not even like everything for the first season. They're not even done writing the first season. This is wow. They're doing this is going to be a crazy game, I think. So I definitely 100% want to save this. So we will stop here with this one, and we'll switch into the last game, which is also on Steam. Did I do the smart thing setup? I did. Excellent. So let's boot that up. Okay. Let me just make sure. Okay. It is very. Oh my gosh, I'm like freezing up here. Hang on. Wow, that was. Ooh, hang on. Let me. Is that? Okay, no, it was just for the moment. Okay. This is also loud, so let me deal with this very quickly. All right, we'll do that. That little adjustment. Actually, let me do this a bit higher, and I can just turn it down in my ear. But that game is already crazy, and I'm so excited for more of that game. All right, let's see the controls. Oh, is this a controller-based game? Ooh, I don't know if I can. Shit, hang on. Did not mean to hit that. I hit the wrong button. Sorry. Hang on. No, don't make fun of me. Stop. No, don't leave. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. Let's go to new game and see if I can actually do this. Okay, so let's see. Chain. Okay, so currently disabled. So you can only play as a guy. Please stop spinning. It is keyboard compatible? Okay. Your earliest memory was a choice given to you by a being far greater than you could comprehend at the time. Unbidden images form in your mind, allowing you to see every possible future you. That's, okay. That was the default skin tone. Can you please stop spinning? All right, hopefully, we'll see how keyboard compatible this is, because the controls only mentioned controller, so I'm going to judge this game harshly if it turns out they don't have keyboard compatibility. But man, that previous game, Twilight of the Gods, I'm fascinated with it. Oh, okay, here we are. WSAD, tab to lock on. Weak attack, strong attack, block. I hate when they use the middle button. Dodge, cancel. Sheath weapon. Recall back to base. Hotbar. So, okay, so it kind of plays like just a typical... Okay, let's see. Ooh, hang on. I might have to reduce the graphics. But let me also turn on VSync. I'm going to drop this. Wait, how? There was an ultra, but how? You can't choose ultra. Okay, hang on. Anti-alias. I prefer anti-aliasing on. Okay, let's just go with this. Oh, it's still choppy. Hang on. Alright, this will take me a moment to get set up. Okay, why is it not? Oh! That's why it's freezing. Alright, we'll give it a moment. We hope it will work now. Da, 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 da. I think it's crashing. Yep. Okay. Hang on. Let me restart and change the settings from the start. Oh my god, that's a big... Wow, that actually uses a lot of memory. Holy crap. That was... Like, I just looked at it and was like, ah, jeez. It's like 7 gigabytes of memory. Okay, launch it again. Let's go to settings, go to graphics. Let's turn it down to low. But like, how does this affect this? Okay, let me reset. So I'll set that to low. I'm going to set that to half. I will turn off a couple of these, and I'll reduce shadow resolution. Where's my mouse? I'm having an issue. Oh my gosh, come on. What is going on? Like, my mouse disappeared. It literally disappeared. Okay, I'm back in. Let's touch settings real quick. Make sure that this has been changed. Cool. Okay, cool. Okay. So, I right now have one opinion of this game. And that opinion is that in the settings, there should not be a quick game button. And it should also not make my thing disappear. Let's try this again. I want that green tone. Alright, do this here. Let's try this again. I believe now this game was not in the feedback quest, right, Meishing? But I'm assuming that you know the developer and they asked if, and they probably asked if you could get somebody to try it out. All right, so let's close this. Let's see how this moves. Okay. I see. Ooh, that's interesting. Ah, okay. Alright, well, the first thing I need to do is figure out what I'm doing. Hello, can I talk to you? Tap to order, hold to talk. Hey kid, we are out of time and options. Etheria was overrun.
People taken to be added to Ascidia's army. All that's left of us are a few guild members. I'm going to need your help rescuing whoever you can. We do have one advantage. If they knew a child of Tantheus existed, Ascidia would have never pulled this crap.
Leave. Talk. Oh, laddie, welcome to Earth, Uthras, the city of the dead. Possibly the only place left safe from demon kind. Oh, where is everyone? Where is everything? Bliss is in the infirmary. Food is up the stairs in the tavern. Stores are by the great tree of Uthras, and the training area is on the way to the dungeon entrance. Why don't you come with me? Why don't you come with me? I would not even survive with our famed dwarven constitution. The city of soul rot would kill me or drive me to attack you. Soul rot? What is that? Better to ask Bliss or Yamar. All I know is that it's ancient dark magic. Farewell, Thordis. Okay, so this is the third version of the demo. Okay, can I talk to this person now? Lady. Oh, I'm getting caught here. Give me stuff. Okay. Oh, this is Bliss. I didn't think I'd see you live again. Well met. Wait. Hold up. Why? Why the fuck? Why? Why does she look like Marvel Thor? Not just Thor, but Marvel Thor. Well met. Now the hour is late and the situation dire. Yama filled me in. The force at work here are beyond even my understanding. Blitz the Pissed. I actually like that. Gaia herself forced the earth to cough up Uthras and grow a tree of souls. It's unheard. She even has Mjolnir. It's unheard of for a goddess to directly interfere. Something big must have gone down in the celestial realm. But for now, we are protected. The force at work. You know of the Dark Lord and the name that is forbidden. It's its generals we face. Well, I say we. I really mean just you. You're the only one who has a chance, even if that chance isn't that great. Is this a joke? Am I to face off against an army alone? Well, several armies and lots of demons. And 7 generals, all plotting the revenge of a dead god with hundreds of years to grow stronger. But you have me. The Celestial Realm? Remind me. It's a realm of concepts and primal forces where the gods exist and meet. When I make a prayer, I am, in a sense, creating a link to the Celestial Realm and to a specific deity to ask for their aid. It's not a place to be taken lightly. Gaia herself... Okay, this is... Okay, goodbye. Oh, one more thing. I have unlocked the memories of recall in your bloodline. When you cast the spell Recall, you will find yourself back here. When you die... it sends your body back as well. As such, I shall wait with a resurrection spell. You may lose some gold, but you'll be alive. Come to me anytime you need to be healed or have questions. I will be going now. Okay, let's see what else is here. Nothing. Okay. There's a portal there. Let's go up this way. Let's go this way. Oh, look at this guy. Is he an orc? Oh my god, is that an orc? I think he's an orc. Tap for shop, hold to talk. Morgrim the Butcher. Morgrim's meat and grog. You kill him, we grill him. Who are you? By Grog's beard, if you don't remember me, you better remember my cooking. I am Morgrim, master of meat and stew. What kind of food do you cook? Mostly human and dwarf. Ogre food comes later. Dwarves like ales and meat stews. Humans like bread. But all foods recover stamina, health, or magic. Do ogres like the same food as humans? By Grog's axe, no. We like our meat rancid and our ale fermented. What you call foul, we call we find a delicacy. I like that. Okay. So let's talk to him again. You kill him, we grill him. Wait, no, I already asked that. Okay, never mind. Hang on. So what happens if I tap? Oh, okay, so I get the ability to buy. And we'll just exit, and we'll now continue on. Ooh, can I? Hang on, what are those? Can I grab those? No, I cannot. Okay. Uh-oh. 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 Oh my god, oh, that scared me. It's a good thing I can jump. Oh my god, I thought I got stuck there. Alright, so let's go this way now. Oh, we got darkies over here. Okay, let's go back. Fall damage? It does not look like fall damage. So now let us go back. Let's see if we can get up here. I jumped over. I cheated the game. Ooh, let's go in here. Hello? Oh, it's just there. Oh, what the heck with that? There's a nice tree there. Let's go see tree. Hang on. Okay. So here's an issue. My mouse does not stay in the game. Like right now, as I am moving it, it is not in the game. It is actually on my other screen where I keep where I have OBS up. I don't think it should do that. I'm pretty sure it should not do that. That seems like a bad idea, especially if I then click something. Okay. Is there anybody who will give me equipment? I want equipment so I can go fight stuff. Let's jump. Whee! Uh-oh. Wait. 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 Wait a minute. Wait a minute. I didn't mean to do that. Sorry. Let me back in, please. Uh-oh. Listen. Mei Xing. Mei Xing. Okay, let's close the game and restart and continue. Oh boy! Did you not see any of that? So hopefully it'll puts me back where back in that starting area, and I'll see if I can do it again. Cause that was interesting. Aw, okay, that makes sense. Okay, we're back. We're here. Okay, so actually I gotta talk to all these people again.
Hey kid. Listen kid, Acedia can shift the dungeon at will. You're going to have to sneak in through the secret entrance Gemini showed us. Use your spell of recall to save as many as you can, and I will put them to work. Get strong fast, but don't hesitate to recall for the safety of Gaia's protection. Oh, and the entrance is fatal to everything but you. Have fun with that.
Okay, can you... Okay, so now that it's open, here we go. I'm going to do it again. So this is what happened. I went up here, I did stuff up here, and then I was going back down, and I decided, hey, let's jump over the portal. And then it put me here, and I was like, this is not what I wanted. Let's go back through the portal. Okay, let's do it. Oh, I'm back here. Uh-oh. Let's, this is I want to go back through the portal. Please put me back through the portal. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh, well, I think we just found a good bug. Can I recall? I can recall while okay. So let's just recall. Oh my god, that was hilarious. Okay, so it's closed again. Let's open it. Dude, you have to open it for me. Dude, open it for me. Yeah, it is. Yeah, 100%. Okay, I'm just gonna skip through this. We're gonna get weapons and armor. Kyle directs us up the stairs to the right of the tree. Bring lots of gold. Or press side to open them. To open. Oh, you haven't. Okay. Bring lots of gold until you rescue people. It's the only weapons and armor shop around. Okay. Let's see. I got bread. I got potion of healing. I got potion of mana. And weapon. Oh, okay. Here we go. I like the quarter sword. I don't have a shield. That's okay though, because I can now equip and equip. And now I can... yeah! I'm no longer naked! Now, here's a problem. Hang on, let me do this again. So, click, click. Wait, no. Click. Okay, so here we go. Click, click, click. It should not register that. Like, that third click is so far away. Click, click, click. Okay. Can you open the thing for me, please? Bro, you have to open it! I think I broke the game. I think I broke the portal. I think when you do this and you recall, you break the portal. Because he is not opening that for me anymore. And I'm pretty sure I need the portal open to go do anything. Okay. This could be a problem. This might be an actual serious break. Because not only can I replicate the problem, but then it leads to another break if you recall to fix it. And, oh boy. Okay, so hang on. Can I... If there was a way to go back to the title screen, it'd be different. But there is not. Recall. No, fuck it. Okay, I'm going to quit the game again. Close the game. Wait for it. Wait for it. Hit play. Going again. Let's see if this, what this does. Continue. Now, if it autosaves, I should have that equipment on. If it does not autosave, I will not. But for now, we have to wait behind a big loading screen. Okay. Nope. It does not. It does not have an autosave. So now let's go back to this guy. Tap. Okay, cool. He opened it. So, let's do this again. Just to really make sure that this is a thing. Like, this is repeatable. Why, hello, sir. Jump! So we're here. We now attempt to go back through the portal. It will fail, and we will be back in that spot. Yaha. Now we will attempt to go through it one more time. And now we will be... Now, if this is indeed... Yep, we fall through space. Now, let us redo a recall. We have returned. And the gate is not there. So, let us now tap. And he won't open it again. He motions as if it's open, you dipshit. Okay, good to know. So that is a easily repeatable bug. That is an easily repeatable bug. And we have confirmed that that is an easily repeatable bug. Excellent. Now my mouse is actually in the game. Let's see if it actually stays there. And we return. Now, let's do that weapon stuff. So, equip. Armor. Equip. Equip. Let's save. There we go. So back to our friend here. Hello. Tap. And it is now open. And now we're going to go through it normally. But I'm not going to try and go back. Actually, what I'm going to do is I'm going to recall right away. And let's see if that portal stays open. Because if it does not, that could be a big problem. Oh, would you look at that? The portal's not open. Can you open it again? Oh, but now he can open it. Interesting. Let's see if I talk to him again. That's peculiar. Why did he do that? Okay, so what am I supposed to be doing? Hang on, let me talk to this guy again. Will he actually tell me stuff?
Hey kid, we're out of time and out of options. Etheria was overrun and its people taken to be added to Ascidia's army. All that's left of us are a few guild members. I'm going to need your help rescuing whoever you can. We do have one advantage. If they knew a child of Tantheus existed, Ascidia would have never pulled this crap.
Okay.
Listen, kid. Ascidia can shift the dungeon at will. You're going to have to sneak in through the secret entrance Gemini showed us. Use your spell of recall to save as many as you can, and I will put them to work back here.
So there's a secret entrance.
So don't hesitate to recall to the
Okay, so who's Gemini?
Listen, kid. Ascidia gets...
This is Thordis. Tell me what you know about the catacombs. Aye, well, no one has seen it, but I hear several catacombs from the Great War that are linked by portal. Any idea what I will be facing? The undead army, skeletons, dark knights, fallen paladins, and the like. Poison is useless against them, though most will wreak the fire. Farewell, Thordis. So, Gemini. Whoever Gemini is the one who knows what this secret entrance is. So I need to talk to them. I am also going to talk to Bliss again. Bliss the Pissed, who looks like Thor from Marvel. Of course, does that work? Is this a joke? Continue. 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 Okay. Go back. Continue. Continue. Celestial Realm. Remind me. Continue. Continue. Goodbye. I have unlocked the memories of recall in your bloodline. I will be going now. Alright, so let's go find this Gemini person. Well, there's this dude again. Hello. Let's see. Gemini, 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 bye. Let's go this way. Let's go down these stairs in this very dark hall. There is magic effect here. Hello. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay, no, I'm fine. So, this is Tree. Hi, Tree. Can I cut you? No, I cannot. Okay, cool. Alright, let's go this way. I have no idea where I'm going. Bop. Really, dude? That was not even that. It's not even that impressive a jump. Why did falling an extra 2 feet make you do that? That's a bit. Oh. Wait a sec. That's a hole. Okay. Let's go back. Because I want to see where this weapon, the weapon armor guy is, just so I know. At least I know they're not out here. I think they're like upstairs this way. Oh, rubble! Can I jump over it? No, I cannot. Oh, great. I can't jump over that rubble either. Fun. Okay, then. Let's go this way. Oh, is there somebody here? It's like flames. Oh, there's a person here. Okay, cool. Found somebody. Wait, no. I found pots. God dang it. I can't get up there either. Fantastic. Okay, let's try something else. Let's go this way. And jump. Okay. Portal's still fine. It's not broken. Good. Still haven't found who Gemini is. Let's go. Actually, no, I never went up this tower. Let's go up the tower and see if there's anybody up there. Not in this level, but there's a chest here. Can I open that? Oh no, that's recall. Okay, interesting. Oh, it's like a crouch. Okay. Oh, it's a slide. Okay, I see. Let's keep going up. Obviously, I guess like this is probably area for like when you get new people. I guess. Us. Let's put that sword away. Alright, so nobody here yet. I'm still trying to find the weapon armor guy. So hopefully I will be able to find him going this way. Because right now this is the only indication I have of how to find this fucker. Oh boy, this is not what I planned. Oh boy. Okay. Alrighty then. Back we go. I was not expecting the path to just end and for it to drop like that. Okay. Hang on, let me... He mentioned about weapons, so hang on, let's talk to... There's a... Interesting. Where is everything? Listed in the infirmary, stores by the Great Tree of Uthras, and the training area, and what? The dungeon area. Where can I get weapons of armor? Caldrix is up by the stairs to the right of the tree. Wait, it isn't free? Of course not, laddie. You humans took our metals, our lands, and forges and taxes to death. If you wanted to share, you're about 30 years late. But I'm not that. I'm here to save everybody. I'm here to save everybody. Yeah, well, you didn't save me or Caldric for that matter. This is an emergency. We should all just share. Sure, share your gold and we share our equipment. I, for one, am tired of being the only one that shares. Humans are greedy and don't even share when you have plenty. Okay, okay. Very well, Thordis. Okay, so Caldrix was to the right of the tree, he says. So let's go up over here. And go over this. I made it. Now, where am I going? Let's go this way. Please do not end the path here randomly. Okay, cool. There's actually stuff here. Alright, let's keep looking. Keep looking around. We're looking for Caldrix. Caldrix. Come here, Caldrix. Come on, buddy. I just want to know where you are. You stupid piece of crap. Band. Sorry, my throat is starting to bother me a little. Okay, so the only thing that's to the right of the tree is this area over here. So it has to be something with this. Oh, there it is. I found him. Hold to talk. Wait, no, I gotta hold to talk. Right. Hey, laddie, what can I do for you? What happened in Etheria? The blundering idiot of a king tried to trade Etheria for immortality, which is fire and death. They slaughtered those they couldn't take. How's the guild doing? Okay, doke. The irony that the Guild of Unwanted Things is the only thing that survived the attack. Everyone else lost their heads, and well... Wait. Everyone else lost their heads and, well, lost their heads. Can you forge me weapons and armor? I can, and I can even show you how, but I don't have the time or resources right now. Could you spot me a weapon? No, and don't ask. Cool. Okay, good. Okay. Apples. Why would he sell apples? Okay, anyway, I found Caldrix. So, I have found all the relevant current NPCs. There's shit down here. Interesting. I'm not going to go down here right now, because there's a lot of shit to go around. I'm going to go this way, and this way, and this way. And this way, 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 and then this way, and then this way, and then this way. And we're gonna go up those stairs. I have no idea if I'm going to the right place. Ooh. So yeah, this is now what's annoying me. The game is coming out of focus when the mouse is too far to my left, because it's going out of the game, and it starts to click on stuff outside of the game, which of course means that the game loses focus, and then I could die. Anyway, ooh, what's this? This is a... Oh. 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 Hold to open. The earth starts to shake as the massive gates open. Oh, that's a circle for demons. Okay, cool. Let's go out. Let's also... Oh, they did close. Okay. All right, let's go. Oh, we're getting laggy. Oh, it's like, ooh. Oh, jeez. This is... Wow. That was not a good load. That was very much not a good load. Okay. Jesus Christ. Oh, it's clicking out of the game. So yes, this is okay. Hang on, maybe if I just make it full screen. Full screen windowed. Let's do that. Save. Then go back. Nope, still goes out of the game. Okay, so let's make it just full screen. Save. And then go back. Nope, it's still not binding to the game. And if it doesn't bind to the game, that's a problem. Let's try windowed. Okay, that actually changes it. Okay, now it's back. Okay, so wait, hang on. Just go windowed. And let's go full screen. Save. Nope, it still leaves the game. Ah, boy. This is a problem. This is a serious problem. Oh, examine. Oh, there it goes again. It's exiting the game. Oh my gosh. Okay. So the game being unable to keep the mouse bound within it does make this unplayable. Because if I move the camera too far, it creates a problem. Okay, so let's try this again. Mysterious green potion. Okay. I got a thing. Like, I basically have to always shift right and nothing else. I have to always turn right. If I turn left, it's screwed. Like, I'm turning left here. Oh, it's not in the game. And I turn right, now it's in the game. I didn't even click it that much. How did it do so many attacks like that? All right. So the rule we're going to have is only turn right. Never turn left. Only turn right. Skill check failed. What do you mean skill check failed? Always turn right. There we go. Always gotta turn right. It's as simple as that. You can never turn left, only right. Examine book. Ice shards. Cool. I don't know what they're for. Oh, that guy is a sickle. Oh, I'm getting... okay, hang on. Rah! Can you... Thank you. I died. Okay. I will respawn. And... I have opinions about this game. I now have very strong opinions about this. Oh boy. So I'm trying to think before I say anything. I am not a fan of this game as it is right now. There is a lot of clunkiness to it. There's a lot of clunkiness to it. Oh, actually, no. So first off, the mouse not locking into the game is aggravating because as somebody with two monitors, it makes it impossible for me to play. I can't play it properly. I am also not a fan of the fact that I can click very quickly, and it'll do two attacks like that instead of being like click. Right, like I'm like though that time I was clicking when I wanted to attack, and that's kind of how it should be. It shouldn't be that I go click, and then it just if I let go, it just keeps going on its own. I'm also not a fan of the delay in the in attacks. Let me try this. Hang on, let's equip. I want to see how different this weapon is. Oh, I can equip two weapons. Interesting. But it still has a very long delay. So let's now go back into that and let's equip the staff instead, which will be I'm sorry, what the fuck? Wait. How was I able to... Bro, where are you looking? I'm a little torn on this. I don't know if Mei Xing's back because she said she was switching to her phone, and I do feel like this is something I should tell her because she knows the developer and she can share this with him. If the developer was here, it'd be different. Oh, okay. So now she's looking. Okay. Okay. I'm just going to get it all out again. The bugs of like the portal thing and this guy not opening the portal again, that is its own thing. I am not commenting on that at all. That's not what I would comment on. the mouse being unable to stay in the game. And so it happens that if I'm out of the game, I can click out of it and not fight. Right? That's a problem. This is a type of game that the mouse needs to stay in it. It's like if I was playing like an MMORPG, right? The mouse doesn't leave the game, even if you're like on windowed full screen. It stays in the game. No, I've changed it a couple. I've changed it. There's no difference. So the only time it changes is if I go windowed. Yes, you normally have the Alt key to get out. So here it's just full screen now. Ready? It's now off my screen. It's now out of the game. That is no good. That is no good because you can't play the game like that. And that's just one thing. I am legitimately not a fan. Oh God! Okay, it just went out the game again. Sorry. I am not a fan of how slow these attacks are. Okay, so let me unequip this. I gotta unequip this and re-equip it to get it in the right hand. Cause like. Oh, he gets fast? Okay. Well, okay, so here I'll express my issue. So I'm going to click this. I'm going to click this twice really fast. Okay? 1, 2. I don't like that. I do not like the fact that it actually registered the second click and kept me in that attack. It should not register the second click unless I'm making it towards the end of the attack. This guy won't open the portal for me anymore. As you can see, he just does this instead. Not that I know what the portal's for. And it is very... Right now, this game is in a very, rough state, in my opinion. Especially for the type of game it's trying to be. Right? It is a very rough state. If they're trying to take this to Kickstarter now, or to a crowdfunding site now, this could potentially screw them over. Because people could then play this demo, see this, and go, well, this is garbage. And then they won't support it. It is very important that when you have a demo for a game that you are crowdfunding, that your demo, that said demo does not have certain issues. In this case, the number one issue is the mouse leaving the game. It should not leave the game. That, more than anything, is a problem. But I'd also argue there are other problems with it. And maybe it's because I'm playing with mouse and keyboard for this. That could be a thing. Maybe if I was playing on a controller, it'd be different. The mouse leaving the keyboard, yes, is number one concern. That needs to be fixed immediately. And even if he gets faster, doing this, click, click. Wait, no, it went out of the game. Sorry, hang on. Click, click. Registering that second attack is number two concern. Because that's okay, so click, 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 click. Right? But it doesn't register the third one there, but it's still click, click. Gave me two. That's no good. Let's do right click, click, double click, click, click. And it did it twice. Click, click, click. Left, right. right, left. Right? Like the fact that it registers all the secondary attack click. Okay, no, the problem is where in the combo it does. Because let's say I'm starting the game, I'm running around. Oh, there's an enemy here. Let's go fight him. And I'm like, click, 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 click. Right? But then I don't want to be doing that many attacks, and I'm spamming click to try and get the attack to hit. But what I actually want is to just do one hit and run away. Right? If I'm a spam clicker, then that's kind of going to mess me up, because now it's forcing me into this attack, and I'm not able to dodge properly. Because while you're attacking, I'm pressing, like here, I'm going to do this. I'm pressing Q. I'm pressing Q. Okay, no, that time it did it. Like I'm attacking and pressing Q. It doesn't register it. It doesn't register the dodge. If you are in the middle of the attack animation, it does not dodge. So you don't necessarily want that second attack to immediately go. You want it to be that, like, you want to have it that you have to click, like, okay, so I'll click it once, and right there, right towards the end, like, the full swing. So here, it's a full swing. Once the sword is above his left shoulder, that's when a second click should register for the second part of the combo. I should not be able to go click, click, and it does 2 attacks. It should be click. Wait, no, it exited out of the game. Pardon me. I gotta fix this. It should be click, click. That's what it should be. Oh fuck, my God, no, go away. No thanks, that's not what I want. Oh my gosh. Okay, so click, click. That's what it should be. And as I get higher attack speeds, I need to click, click. Not this. Click, click. And it does too. So it should be click, click. Wait, hang on, let me do it again. Because that time I actually did it too slow. Let me turn right to make sure the mouse. Click, click, click. Okay, actually, let me do it again. Click, click, click. Right? That way, like, I am making the conscious choice to stay in my attacks. But if I'm doing click, click, but now I want to dodge, actually, that time it actually worked. Hang on. Click, click. Click, click. But it still does the attack and then cancel, and then, like, okay. And if you do one click and you're trying to dodge, well, it doesn't do it until your attack animation is done. Watch. Okay, so click, click. And that one it interrupts. Okay, so hang on. Let me go click, click. Let me do 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Now let's try with big. Actually, let me do this. Left, right. So okay, that's interesting. Although I also kind of don't like that. If it's going to have the ability to cancel the attack animation, that needs to be consistent. So if I can do this, so if I could do double 2 hits and it cancels in the middle like that, it should be able to do that after 1. But it doesn't. These are like I'm never the type of person who says I don't see potential in the game, right? And I do 100% see potential in this game. But if they are doing a Indiegogo campaign now and if they've not met their goal yet and it ends like at the end of this month, I would be concerned whether they would actually make their goal right now. Because there are inconsistencies with the gameplay. There's the mouse issue. And there's the fact that like it can do that double attack. Which can make it very hard to control. Yeah, well, that's exactly what I figured. I had a feeling it was not going to make the goal. No, oh my God, no, they should not do that. No, they should not do that. They should not do flexible funding. They should not do flexible funding. I will tell you right now, that is a bad idea. Because not only do you not have enough money, not only do you not have your goal, but Indiegogo takes a bigger cut of your money. Not a smaller one, a bigger one. And so you have significantly less money, but now you're on the hook for producing something. Flexible funding is not a good idea unless you know for a fact. Like, okay, so here's where I would say, okay, sorry, I got it back from I would say flexible funding is good for production. So you want to make physical copies of the game, or you want to print a graphic novel, right? It works there because if you don't meet, if the idea is okay, this goal would be intended to get a certain number printed, but if you don't get the goal, well, at least you can still print them. You can still produce them. Development, though, should not be a thing. You should never use it for development. It is a danger with development. Because development is, in general, not having enough money is dangerous for development. Are you aware, have you ever heard of a Kickstarter game called Cryomore? As much as I don't like having to use this as a reference, this is actually going to be a good reference for this. Okay. All right. Perfect. I will explain the Cryomore then. Cryomore was a Kickstarter game over 10 years ago. I think back in 2012. Let me check when this was. Cryomore Kickstarter. This was when was this? When was this? It doesn't say. I think this was 2012, right? Okay, so you know about Cryomore. Okay, so the guys behind Cryomore, I will say up front, they underestimated. No, actually, no. That is not correct. That they did not abandon the project. They 100% ran into budget issues because they had no idea what the heck they were doing, right? And they set up all these crazy rewards that it's dude, if you were trying to do these rewards, it would have cost you so much money. One of the rewards was a figure of the main character. Now, what has happened? Yes, he is. He absolutely is. The main guy, Robert, is still making it. Now, a while back, he actually offered for people to be refunded. Oh, no wonder I'm peaking so much. The freaking mic thing got messed up. Okay. A while back, yes, it is now officially solo dev. Actually, I don't even know if I actually don't even know if it's solo dev. But essentially, he is going to finance the rest of the game himself, and through financing it himself, it's just going to be a thing. So it was a group of people. They did not have the experience They did not have the experience, nor the ability to even figure out how to properly budget the game. Okay, but when I explain this story, it'll explain why him doing a flex fund is a bad idea. Yeah, like this will explain why it should not be done, ever. For like production, so, they had this Kickstarter. They were developing the game, and then they ran into budget issues, as you noted. Now, in the middle of, like, as they were running into budget issues, the game publisher Atlas got involved. And Atlas actually did help them a bit. But it still wasn't enough. Because Atlas was not going to fund the entire game. They were only going to, like, help with a bit of it to like, keep it going and to get it, hopefully get it done. But what they offered was not enough, and they backed out. Now, here we are, 12 years later, 12 years after this all happens. The creator, I will say right now, I know that he's a very he's basically like very pissed off with how people have been acting about this. Now, what he did is he actually offered to refund people. If anybody wanted a complete refund, he would give it. He actually asked people, he actually said, if you want a refund, send in this form. And we will refund you your money. And he did that. That is what he's doing. He is refunding these people who wanted the refunds. I actually opted to... Oh, God dang it, I keep peeking. I actually decided to not accept the refund. I actually let him keep my money. I think I put in, and like, how much did I even put in? Great. I gotta bring it up again. I actually put in, where is it? Where is it? Oh, I don't think I'm logged in, that's why. Okay, hang on. I put in a lot more. I think I put in like $100 at least. Okay, wrong password. Oh, God dang it. Alright, here we go. I put in 115. Hang on, let me look at these last updates. So it's worth noting that some people didn't even think that they were legitimate about Atlas being involved. People didn't believe him. They thought that was bullshit too, just to make excuses. Now, as a result of all this, he's given the refund, but he still intends to make the game. Okay, I'll wait for the ad. Go away, ad. Okay, I'll just keep twiddling my thumbs. Okay. hopefully that ad will be done soon, because I kind of do want to wrap things up now. So I think this is very like a very important thing that should be shared with the person behind this game. All good? Yes, no, maybe? Life skills. Let's see. Drop kick, flash kick, skills, spells. Oh, I get I have spells. Okay. Is it still playing that ad? Oh my gosh, it's a long ad. Okay, cool. So, so while he is still making the game, he's essentially, this is what he's doing. Now, here's the problem, okay? So, the real tragedy of Cryomore is not the fact that the game got canceled. It hasn't. It's going to be made. It is the fact that the developer, Robert, lost the support, lost like the trust and support of so many people, to the point where he will likely have a very, very hard time ever using crowdfunding again. He like, chances are he will never be able to again. I actually am confident he would, because I feel like even if all of his fans backed it, there would be so much damage to the campaign by all these people who felt spurned from Cryomore. And my concern with what we're discussing right now is, like, if this guy has done is doing flexible funding, is the fact that that will happen again. He will have... No. Okay, no. But the point of why Cryomore was a flop, is considered a flop, is because of the fact that they couldn't produce the game. They couldn't finish the game. Right? So, if the developer of this game gets flexible funding, that then means all those people who have now put into the game will expect him to do it. And if he happens to do a Rob, and it's not until 12 years from now before he does it, well, guess what? People will get pissed. Even if it was that he didn't hit his goal and it was flexible funding and it was just to help fund further production. People will get pissed. He will lose their trust. And people won't support him. That can be even more damaging with flexible funding. Personally, I would say, well, I'll be honest, looking at what the game says, you have to fight 7 demon lords, right? The scope of this game seems all big already, especially for one person. I would personally say that if he wants to fund this, a Patreon would be better. A monthly Patreon, where every month he can share the progress he's made. He can share new details. And people would be continually giving smaller amounts, but there wouldn't be... Okay, yeah, I do kind of get that. But what he's doing isn't good either. Patreon would work better than this would, than Indiegogo would, just in general. And that's my concern. I don't feel like this is a good idea for him. I'm very worried. I would never, ever want to do that. And I'm going to hope it works out for him. I'm going to hope it works out for him, but I don't expect it to. And I expect this to eventually backfire. And I'm worried about that. Because clearly the guy has ideas that could work for a game. And if he loses that trust in the audience, it could just ruin everything. That's my concern. But I think for now, what he needs to focus on is getting these, like, certain issues fixed. The mouse issue, the attack thing. You know, get, like, these little problems to try and get the game playing better. He also definitely needs to already try to optimize things. Because I've set okay, so hang on, let me just do this. I'm just going to turn off. Oh, it's crashing. Right. This game does not like to mess stuff. I don't know why changing this didn't change anything down here. That's the thing. Yeah, it's crashed. It's frozen. Fun. Okay, hang on. I'm just going to Alt F4 again. I just want to boot this up and test and, like, show something. Because I'm pretty sure that something I suspect is a problem. Okay, so I'm going to settings here. Graphics. Okay, that's low. That's low. That's disabled. It's going to turn all these off. It's going to save it. Back. Don't hit quit game, because that quits the game. That should not be there. That should be a back button. All right, now I have to close the game again. Forgot. Because for some reason, after I go into the settings on the title screen, my mouse disappears. Continue. All right, here we go. What? Okay, there we go. So I'm now on, like, lowest settings. And oh, of course that happened. Okay, hang on. Let's see if I can get him to open. Okay, no, I just have to run, don't I? Okay. Wait, no. Yeah, no, I will go through the portal. The portal's what I need. I'm not a fan of the Souls games. I'm not a fan of those games. Elden Ring, Demon Souls, Dark Souls, Bloodborne. I'm not really a fan. So here's my problem. Like, I'm on the lowest settings. Look how long that took to load. Just to load. Right? That took a while. Oh, it is a Souls-like? Okay. That explains some things. That explains some things. That explains, like, the long delays in attacks. But even in Souls games, like you can interrupt your attacks to dodge, I believe. So that's definitely a thing he needs to get fixed. All right, I'm gonna shut up about this now. I'm gonna close the game completely. No more. I'm gonna turn this on. I'm gonna change songs. I'm gonna go full camera. I'm gonna turn my light. Huzzah! There we go. Hang on, I want music that's actually good for like ending a stream. Okay. Now, I'm not big into Souls games, so that's part of why I would not be a fan of how this was playing out. There are definitely things that I think need to get fixed, but I'm not the kind of person who'd be the audience for this, honestly. Yeah. There's honestly not really much I can follow that up with. I just hope things work out for the developer with his Indiegogo. Okay, I'm actually gonna bring it up right now because I actually want to see what he's at. Oh gee, there's no way he would. That is a very tiny amount of money he's trying to raise too. I'm kind of worried about that. Okay. All right. Anyway, gotta move on. Gotta end the stream. Gotta go away. I'm excited for Gods of the Twilight whenever that gets made, because that was already turning out to be amazing. I got a couple things I still gotta submit for feedback, and I'm gonna get that done really quick. But in the meantime, thank you for coming by. Thanks for watching. Thanks for hanging out, Mei-Shing. Thanks for good conversations. Yeah, that's about it. I work the next couple days, so I will not be streaming tomorrow or Saturday. I don't think I can stream Sunday either. I think they got me like on Sunday as well. I'll find out. Yeah. I will see you guys next time. Take care of yourselves. Bye-bye. And gotta look at the screen. There we go. Sorry, I gotta unmute. I raid if I have more than 5 viewers, but I have not had more than 5 viewers since before COVID. Yeah. Okay, going again.